Yeah. Well,
It's cold.
it's that
Have
season.
we said that before?
It's that time.
Brr.
Welcome to the E612 show. It's 612 somewhere. And you know what that means.
It's got to be warm somewhere, too. I want to be there.
If you're warm during this season, shame on you. Come get some of the realness.
That's why we're warriors out here in the snow, in the cold. Brr. It is cold and snowy, and then more snowy, and then more snowy and icy. So we are tough out here in the Midwest because we have to shovel, we have to snow blow, we have to drive in this stuff, we have to play in this stuff, we have to do all the things in this cold air. And I think that we're a little bit tougher here in the Midwest if you have to deal with any sort of snow or ice or anything. Especially if you have a job where you have to go, they do not care. The mail carriers, they do not care. Like, you have to show up for work. If you're essential because of however the weather is, bless your heart. Because we are tougher in the Midwest.
I just read about that. Bless your heart.
What?
That's a down south saying, but it's not a good saying.
Well, it's like condescending, right?
Yeah.
Like, well, that's why I said it.
Bless your heart.
If you don't have to deal with snow, no.
But I just, my phone is blowing up. My watch is blowing up. We've got news to report.
What is it?
The University of Michigan have just fired their coach.
Because he wasn't a winning coach.
Because he wasn't a warrior.
He wasn't a Wolverine.
Man, that's crazy.
Do you need like a second
I need a moment
to collect your thoughts?
to do this.
Should we start the show over? Oh, you happy? What if they have Harbaugh back? Do you think they could do that?
No.
Why?
They hate Harbaugh in NCAA. Because we were whooping everybody.
That's because we had sign readers.
So this is, everybody has sign readers. That's part of the game. They were just mad.
Didn't they make like a documentary
They
about the
did.
guy or something?
They did. They were just mad because we did it better.
But somehow, you know what? He probably got fired because they just kept doing the same play. Like,
but-
even I know the play. I could run that play.
But
seen it so many
somehow,
times.
we still won the national championship.
You should have had your Michigan stuff on.
I didn't know all this was going down.
Yeah.
I didn't know all this was going down. This is some big stuff.
Nobody told you?
But, so it's a good thing, I think. He didn't have that drive. Just like Stafford didn't have that. So there's just different people. You can see in there that you just think that they don't. But anyways,
Do you
but the
have
scary
somebody
part
in-
is there's nobody in mine. There's a lot of coaches that are like playing Ring Around the Rosies right now because everybody's getting fired and hired in different places. The only thing is that somebody just put on is that if
This is
he
breaking
goes,
news.
this is breaking news
Just came through.
because if he goes, does that mean some of our kids then leave for the portal? And that would be the bad news.
What is the portal?
So,
Like, people follow coaches?
So NCAA's now, what's a good word to say? They screwed it. They screwed it all up. Now kids can go wherever they want, whenever they want, and so they could follow. So they could follow their coach if they wanted to.
I don't think anybody wants to.
I mean, I wouldn't leave the University of Michigan, but again, that's so yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
I hope Nick Saban. That's the only coach I know. I hope he comes. He didn't come back, but I hope he goes there.
Warrior Nation. We're back. We're here. We're ready.
That's right.
And glad you have
We're
joined us
thawing
today.
out.
Glad you have joined. It is so cold. Baby, it's cold outside. So, big week.
It is. Or it was. It's what's happening from Thanksgiving to Christmas. It's like hurry and get your Christmas presents, but then you want to wait till the last minute.
Every day right now counts.
You know,
because the NCAA is.
Oh, that's why.
It's football.
I thought you were gonna say something spiritual, like every day counts. Like
every day counts right now.
But it's because of football.
Because I'm anticipating the weight of Jesus Christ.
So they have a bowl game. Who's gonna coach?
He can't coach. Somebody else will coach.
Like an assistant coach or something, right?
Yep. Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator.
Really?
They'll step up and coach.
Wow. Maybe they'll take over. That's my prediction.
But this is a great. I mean, this is a great season. Fun season. Because right now is the NCAA playoffs. People are mad. They didn't get in.
People are mad anyways.
People are mad because they're just mad.
Your watch is blowing up.
Blowing up. They're continuing. This is like a group of 12 guys on that right now, just going at it, saying how crazy times.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. Notre Dame, they're crying over there. They missed.
Even I knew
they missed
that.
the playoffs. Join a conference. Man up.
Join a conference.
They're not in a conference, but they want to go to the playoffs. Man up. Join a conference.
They don't want to pick a side.
Well, because
they want everybody to love them. That's why.
Well, if you pick a side, you get beat up by that conference all year long.
Yeah. Rudy. Wasn't he Notre Dame?
He was.
See, I know all the trivia of football. This would be a great sports podcast.
Great sport. We would do good.
You remember that one year that you had me on your fantasy football team because somebody didn't show up? And I picked this is a pretty color, or I remember so-and-so's last name was a teacher that I liked. And so I picked this team or this guy.
Yeah, you were like, this is my fourth grade teacher's name. I'm taking him.
And then I was beating your guys in the beginning.
You're like, I grew up on Brady Street, so I'm taking him.
No, my sister actually went to Michigan when Brady was playing, so I knew him because of that. But so I remember that year, and I never got asked to play again because I was beating your guys, and I had no. That's why I think I like fantasy football, because you don't really have to know anything, and it's like a bracket. When you fill out a bracket, you don't really have to know.
You have to know
You don't, because there's so many upsets that happen.
Okay, so for the first 2 or 3 weeks,
Gonzaga's a cool name, so I usually pick that name pretty far. And it just irks the guys who know so much about stats and everything. So that's why I usually don't fill out bracket anymore or play fantasy football.
Let's go. Enough sports. Some of these people didn't join us for your sports commentating.
We should do a sports podcast for 2026. I'm down. It'll be a special episode. Okay, fine. Go ahead. Warrior Nation.
Warrior Nation, let's do it. Repeat after me. Say, I am somebody. I am a warrior. Therefore, I am victorious. And that's because I am a child of God. Come on, let's go.
Let's get right into it. Enough of the small talk. I feel like last time we had a little too much small talk. And so maybe, I know some people just like just the small talk. Like if you're driving to work and you just need to hear small talk.
And you can, what do you do? You speed it up so you can kind of
Yeah. You can put us in fast speed, right? 1.25 or whatever where we're talking.
And then
faster.
I'll sound like this.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you could just tell me faster and I can.
Like a chipmunk.
Yeah.
Christmas. Try that song.
Christmas time. That's all I know.
Oh, Alvin. Okay. I wonder if people even make it through an episode because, the small talk in the beginning, if they listen to it or fast forward it and just get to the good stuff. Because we usually get to the deep things later. So let's just get right into it.
No. Whoa, you're going right to the meat.
Yeah.
I love the meat.
Yeah, I know you do. Meat and potatoes.
I don't need no sides.
I know when I make soup, you're like, this is an appetizer. Why did you make soup for dinner?
Yeah, we had soup the other night.
Oh, so good, though.
So good, though. Yeah. I will give that. But it was not.
Or you're not a soup and salad kind of person.
I'm like, okay, now what?
Those are just appetizers.
Now I need a salad. And then what? And I was still hungry. And I was like, okay, but now I need a sandwich.
But the funny thing is whatever we talk about on the show, some people have called us out on it.
Yeah.
We had somebody, so that's why we kind of got to be careful. We had,
I never got to be careful.
We had somebody that was like, I thought you said on the show that you were cutting back on sweets, and so I was like, oh, let me put the second brownie back. We are. It's hard, girl. It's hard. It's hard this Christmas season with all the treats that people make. So we have to be careful of what we share on the show because people will hold us to it. So I don't know.
I need the words because
it's kind of funny.
I think I could pull it off.
I don't have a phone available to look it up for you because they're filming. Sorry.
Well, a lot of snow this week.
Mm-hmm. Are you lost?
I'm going by your little bullet point here that says, but we have a lot of snow still. What are you doing? Why are you getting up?
I was checking on something.
Should I check my camera?
No.
We're usually sick by this season.
Yeah,
so
like
thank
in between
God.
holidays.
So thank God that we're good.
We're all good.
And
we've been washing our hands. We're staying healthy.
The boy, he's been doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of woke up today with, well, I don't know what he was doing. If he was sleeping, if he was.
I don't know what was happening last night. I don't know how you heard him and I didn't though.
Man, all night he had me going.
I know.
Big holidays coming up. We're trying to protect our schedules, not doing things that we usually do, so we can stay healthy.
So don't get mad at us if we.
Wait, what? Who, me or you? Or
no,
the
I'm
people?
saying like people. Don't get mad at us.
Don't get mad at us.
If we've said no, should did the crickets. Don't be mad at us if we've had to say no or haven't done a typical holiday tradition that we usually do together. One of the things I love to do every year at this season, if you're from Michigan, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's this cute little town called Frankenmuth. It's just like a little, I'm not even going to say Hallmark. I'm going to say a Pure Flix Christmas movie because I don't like Hallmark anymore. I will put it out there. I love American, what is it called? Great American Pure Flix. Get the app. But it looks like a little movie scene.
Yeah.
This little cute little Christmassy town. And then there's this Christmas store called Bronner's. And I love to go every year because it's like so magical. But there's so many people. And like somehow, someone, when we get done, when we get home, no matter how many times we wash our hands, somebody gets sick. And so.
And it's open 364 days or 365 days?
I think it's closed on Christmas and New Year's.
No, I think it's 364.
Or Easter. Because it's a Christian-owned company, which is cool. And if you ever go, they do have like all the little, like, you can see when it started and all the little whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like a winter wonder germland. No matter how much you wash your hands, it's a Christian company though, and that's why we like to celebrate. Back it. That's why we like to go every year. Are we going this year?
No. And you have no problem with that, right?
Man, you're going to make me miss it this year? All the great ornaments.
I know. You're like Grinch. I've seen it once. You've seen it all 100 times.
No, it's pretty cool, though. If you haven't been, you got to go.
But, you know, so many people, they're stuck on all the traditions, right? You have to do this, and you have to make all this, and you have to eat this, and you have to do all these traditions.
Speaking of eating, they got a good all-you-can-eat chicken dinner.
And they charge you good for it, too.
They charge you, like
but it is.
It's all you can eat.
It's like family style.
Family style.
That's pretty yummy.
Yeah. Remember the year we took Sienna? She was like...
Oh, my gosh. And she ate all the noodles.
All of
They're
them.
like butter noodles.
Yeah.
So good.
And she loved it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So...
noodles everywhere.
All the things, right? You have to make all the cookies. You have to go see the Polar Express train. You have to see the reindeer at the market. You go to the Christmas store, Santa in the mall. All of the things in all the places. And this year we just kind of let the word simple just be in our spirit and just are cutting back, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
and
not that all those things are bad.
No, just kind of focusing on the real reason.
Yeah, we enjoy the season, but
definitely love the season.
Love the season. Love the season.
But hate being sick.
But hate the cold and hate being sick.
Yeah.
And hate the
Christmas store?
Christmas movies.
Oh. Why? Because if you've seen one, you've seen them all? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Sometimes the small town girl decides not to go I mean, the big city girl coming back home decides not to pick the guy.
No.
Sometimes you never know. It could be different ending.
The ending is always the same.
But the plot and
Never
like
changes.
sometimes it's an inn, sometimes
Sometimes
it's
it's
a
a-
farm,
Sometimes it's a
sometimes
restaurant.
it's a diner.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
That are decorated
they ever
differently.
flip it?
Sometimes it's a printing press.
Do they ever flip it in the and it's the big town guy that goes back to the small town girl?
You'll have to watch with me and
Oh
see.
my gosh.
Out. But you know what? Now Sienna, our 5-year-old, loves watching the movies with me. So I'm training up somebody who will sit with me and watch them. So it'll be fine.
Yeah, don't let this season take a toll on you. The Christmas holiday is a lot
So
of
stressful.
stress, and
Think of how you can cut out that stress,
Yeah.
man. It's so stressful.
when it's all said and done, our kids play with the boxes more than they play with the toys. So just
Yeah.
have fun with it.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yep.
Even the fact of I'm glad that we figured out Christmas this year with the family and how
Yeah.
we're going to do that.
Yep.
That sounds amazing.
Home all day on Christmas.
That's
That'll be nice. Now that's Christmas. Yeah, that'll be nice. And
well, you got all those new toys. Those kids want to
yeah.
play.
Yeah.
To then try to stop them
Yeah.
from playing with their toys and say, "Come
Hurry
on,
up, we gotta
gotta
go."
to Papa and
Yeah.
G's or we got to go to Wella's house."
Yeah.
That's
That's nonsense.
because they don't want to stop playing with the toys just because
I don't want
we
to
got.
stop playing with the toys
And now we
or
got.
whatever. Yeah.
I mean,
But-
it takes me long enough to put together whatever I'm going to have to make for them anyway.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
that takes the day already in itself.
And it's not for everybody, right? I mean, like, yes, all of the running around and everything like that, or seeing all the family or whatever, like that is great. And it's not always every holiday, right? It's just a season. We just wanted to pull back, put a little more focus on Jesus, just being together. And like you said, it's not all bad things. It's just sometimes our focus can be more on the traditions and the lights and the running here and the running there. And then before you know it, you're just going through the motions.
And before you know it, you're making it about something
yeah.
it doesn't really even need to be about.
Yeah, and you're exhausted. That's
yeah,
the thing.
tired.
Yeah, and you didn't even enjoy it, and then you need a vacation
But-
after your Christmas
I
vacation.
will say this. There's a new tradition. They're still going at it right now.
Texting you.
The new tradition is Netflix started football on Christmas. I can't believe they did that.
Yes, you can. They're
And-
like so smart right now.
And they put the Detroit Lions on. Ah, that is a
Those
bummer.
poor guys. They work on Thanksgiving and on Christmas, and they never win. Poor guys. They need a raise.
Oh, poor Lions.
Ooh. Well, he wouldn't go to college, but he would be good to see as a Michigan coach. Campbell. I
Oh
know
man,
his
that
name.
guy's.
He'd be sweet as a
Yeah.
Michigan coach.
Oh man, sign him
Set
up.
that up.
Sign
Right?
him up.
Because do they get paid less or it's the same?
Oh, these days, it just depends.
Well, it is U of M. They got a lot of money. They got a big
Yeah,
stadium.
these days, it just depends. They're throwing money.
Okay, athletic director of University of Michigan. I know you're listening. Call Campbell.
Make it happen.
and sign
Make
him.
it happen.
Sign him. That'd be cool. I like him. Anyways, losing track.
John, chapter 1,
Bring it back to the word.
verse 1
Yep.
through 3 says, "In the beginning," someone say in the beginning,
In the beginning.
"was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him, nothing was made." John's writing about the deity of Jesus Christ and how he became flesh. And how he even, though Jesus wasn't born on earth unto the New Testament, he was with God in the beginning, and he was the Word. That's what
Right.
it says. Basically proving the Trinity, right? The triune God, the
Right.
the
Three
one
in
true
one.
God, the 3 in 1. I love that. if you go through the Gospels, you'll see that John, he's different from the other three. And so John says, I'm going to let you know who this man truly is. And that's what gets me, right? Because we got so many people in other religions that will deny
Right.
Christ as God.
Yeah.
They'll call him a prophet, they'll call him a teacher, but they'll deny him. But John's whole mission, right, in the book of John is to let you know Jesus Christ is all he says he is.
Yeah.
He is who he says he is. And I'm gonna paint that picture for you.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty cool. John's
And it starts off right away.
yeah.
And that's in the first chapter.
Well, he parallels it with Genesis 1:1
Yeah.
and John
In the beginning.
in the beginning.
Yeah, that's cool.
In the beginning, that you would see and that you would know that Jesus was there since the beginning, and nothing. And he even tells you nothing was made without him.
Yeah.
And so those religions out there that don't
Believe that.
John said, "Prove me wrong." I'm telling you, how are you going to tell me you weren't even here?
Right.
I was walking with this dude.
Right.
I was talking with him. I saw with my eyes what he could do. I saw with my eyes who he was. And you're going to sit there as another religion and tell me that I'm wrong? John said, I don't think so. John said he was there since the beginning. He is who he says he is. And who better than somebody who actually walked with him to tell us that,
Yeah.
right? That's like saying, whoever, like, who can know me better than you? Who can know somebody better than somebody that
They were all the
actually
time.
were there with
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
in the trenches,
Yeah.
that were there while
Saw
we're,
them. Yeah.
and then to try to say, well, he's a great prophet, he's a great teacher, but he can't be God.
Well, and you can't, from the very time he was born, right? They were trying to kill him. To the very day he died, they were trying to kill him. Talking about Jesus. And so how can that not be truth of they didn't want the truth out. They didn't want him. So, I mean, if he wasn't the true God, why are you trying to kill him when he was born? Why are you trying to kill him, all through his life? Why are you trying to come against him?
Yeah.
Why, all of these things.
Why are all the religions against him?
And why are all of the music industries paralleling, mocking, making fun of, Jesus and everything? Everything is going after that.
Why is
thing.
his name the only name that can't be said?
Yeah.
You can say God,
Yeah.
just don't say Jesus.
Yeah.
Why is that? I mean, that should show people something, right? Like that should paint a picture for you to say, wait a minute, why are you so afraid of this name? Why are you so afraid of
trying
this?
to hide it?
Yeah, what is it?
Kill it.
What is it that you're trying to cover up here?
Well, and so I want to go deeper here. You talked about the 3 in 1, right? God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. And, just even looking at what we're learning of why Islam doesn't think Christians are right, because they're saying that we believe in 3 gods instead of just one God. Why would you worship 3 gods? It doesn't make any sense. Why would you not just worship one God? And can't comprehend why we don't worship one just like them. But this is how the word was written by the Holy Spirit, because it was written through various men, right? You just talked about John. It was written through different disciples. It was written through, even seeing the parallel of the prophets in the Old Testament, basically prophesy that Jesus was coming.
Yeah.
All through the scripture of how many years. And then think about how many years that word came to be in our hands, and so how can you say that it's not true of the Holy Spirit basically writing through those men, different men coming from different perspective, different angles, and then have it be, proven true again and again. So,
well, when we went to that pastors conference, Charlie Kirk,
it's almost like he's like you can't say his name.
why?
Well, because it's like such a controversial figure now, right?
Nah,
that
he's
it's.
good. He's good.
But anyways,
The church, he let us know in throughout the different speakers that he brought. Even brought some a guy who the anyways, he was kind of letting us know that we're doing a great job on the wokeism
yeah, the church.
part of things. But now that next thing that the church needs to tackle and needs to wake up on is the fact that Islam's trying to take over. The Muslims are trying to take over, and they want this to be the religion that's everywhere.
The one religion.
They already took over London,
Yeah.
and here in America, we need to wake up because they're buying up a lot of locations, a lot of businesses,
Yeah.
and I think it was Texas. They just bought a big, I don't know how many
Next to
acres,
Plano, yeah.
so that they can
Big city.
make their own city
Look it up.
I think
And mosques.
people think, well, what's the big deal? The big deal is they say death to America.
Yeah.
Uh,
And definitely to Christians.
and the Christians,
Yeah.
and so they do not. I think long time ago I had a coworker. I said, well, it's the same thing. We worship. You say God, we say God. It's this, but it's not the same God.
yeah. Definitely not.
There's not this. It's not the same God. Allah and God of the Bible is not the same God, and so. We need to be careful. We need to be ready. We need to watch and be alert. I think a lot of Christians right now are like, well, they're good people, and I talked to some of them, and we're okay on some things. But the fact is, they will not stop, and they've said it. Like there's video now showing them saying
the agenda.
the agenda
Yeah.
is for the world to be an Islamic Muslim world.
Yeah. Well, and really that's kind of what the whole agenda is. They talk about the Muslim Brotherhood and, and we say this to educate, right? So they talk about the agenda of that is partly why they're nice and they give a lot of free stuff to kids. One of the places we like to go eat they have free kids meals because it's healthy food and it's free for the kids. And there's a lot of businesses that are owned that give away a lot of free stuff to kids, bounce houses, and like numerous places that we've seen. They'll do community days and give away turkeys, and they do all these things that are great for the community. They'll get the love of the community, especially the kids. They try to really show the kids and build trust of, kind of like a gang, right? Like you don't have family, or you don't have community. This is your community. And that's kind of how they sort of pull you in essentially. They're seen as pillars in the community, giving money back, that kind of thing to really position themselves to be seen as, we're here, it's a peaceful religion and we're here to love you and help you. And if you read at all the Quran, if you read about the Sharia law, any of that stuff, I mean, you have like women. I've seen like a couple videos of like women like on TikTok or whatever videos, and they're like, oh my gosh, like I'm so happy I'm reading the Quran and it's like so awesome and all of these things. And like, girl, when you get to Sharia law and all the things that they say that you will have to do or don't do or can't do, like it's not that. Get in the word. Get the Holy Bible. Read that and be happy and be excited about learning about Jesus Christ and his life.
Yeah. And we're not sitting here telling you we are scholars on
No.
the religion, and
Go look it up.
Yeah. For the most part, right? They're one of the ones that do not believe that Jesus Christ is God, Savior, Lord.
They have their own like prophet, right?
Muhammad.
He's a prophet.
And so
Yeah.
they believe the same thing is that Jesus is a prophet just like Muhammad. But here's the thing. And if you say he's okay, Jesus is okay on some things, you're either saying yes, you believe that he was who he said he was, or you think he's crazy and you write him off. That's what I don't get, because you can't give me 50-50. Like, he's okay on some of the things he's talking about, because
Right.
same thing with the Jewish culture, Judaism. They don't believe Jesus Christ is Lord. This is why so many people have a problem with the Jews right now. Like how are we supposed to, why are we backing them up when they don't even believe Jesus Christ is Lord? And so, again, same thing with them. If you believe he was a great prophet,
Yeah.
great teacher, either he was a great prophet, great
Or he
teacher,
wasn't.
or he wasn't.
Yeah.
Or he's lunatic.
Yeah.
Or he was a liar.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Right.
You can't have both. And so you got to pick a lane.
Yeah.
Again, these are religions and these are things that came, Muslim. But anyways, later in life. But what I'm trying to say is that if you believe that he is who he says he is, then
Gotta believe it all.
you got to believe it all.
Yeah.
You got to believe it all. And so
Yeah.
that's where I think it's hard for me to understand and people to wrap their minds around. Because again, if I'm going to go with anybody, I'm going to go with John, right? The Prophet Muhammad, he came years and years
Right.
later. This is the
Right.
made up religion on the side that they did their own thing years later. And so same thing with, that's where you get Jesus in the whole fight of John when he wrote that. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. I mean, you can imagine you had two separate cultures there, and they're like
Yeah.
saying, oh man, this guy is crazy in writing this book.
Yeah.
Or the other side saying, well, it's crazy, but we all understand one thing. And John is pointing to the fact that he is who he says he is, and that's a God. And so, again, I'm going to go on the side with, I'm going to believe the guy who was there with him,
Yeah.
who stood by his side, rather than just coming later and saying, well, no, he wasn't a prophet. He wasn't a God. He was just a prophet. Because that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, like, I have had people message me because I share some things that one of the Pastor Andrew Martin out of Australia talks about. He talks about it a lot because his father was Muslim and he is from Egypt. And, just learning about.
Well, that's what I was going to say earlier, and then I stopped because.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Well, I said it.
Yeah.
Because look him up because it's got great info. He even has a YouTube video that educates you on the religion, and I think it's good for all of us to know and educate ourselves. And so, for that, I've had people, message me and say, well, do you think that is all Muslims or just extremists? And for me, I don't know, but also, like, their religion wants to kill Christians. So if you are, it's kind of the same thing as cultural Christianity, right? So we've been talking about cultural Christianity and not really being saved. I don't know if it's the same thing with that of, they are Muslim, but not really Muslim, or not really practicing, and they don't do the prayers and they don't really believe all the things. I guess it could be that.
So there's different sectors. There's different sectors.
But either way, I mean, if you're reading the Quran, it does not say, it does say to kill Christians, right? And death to America. I mean, isn't that part of? So for me, it's just very violent. It's just very not like a Christian Jesus Christ, the way he lived. And even like we'll even go as far to say the New York mayor that just got elected. Crazies that elected him. But he was walking in the inclusive parades. And
well, wasn't there I think we have a what? Is it a mayor here? or somebody. I think we got a mayor here
Well,
somewhere, Dearborn, and
Yeah.
he told the American, "You're not welcome
Yeah,
here."
he told the Christian in the
Christian.
in the city council meeting. Actually, there's in Dearborn, dare I say, you can look it up though. But yeah, the mayor, the city council,
Well,
the chief of police,
They've taken over. They've
I
taken
mean,
over
everybody,
everything
right?
there.
And it's very close to where we live. Don't come for me. But anyways, so they had people. They had the mayor when he was running to be elected, walking in the inclusive parades and waving the flags and saying he loved everybody and all those
Yeah.
things. But if you actually read, the belief is
They would hang them.
yes,
They
Christians
would hang them. They would throw them off buildings.
exactly.
Those that are saying free Palestine don't even understand what you're talking
Right.
about. Because if you were to go over there, you would not be saying that in the situation you are in,
Yeah.
in who you are.
Yeah. And, this is a risky conversation
Yeah.
that should be had because, I think part of the thing that we pride ourselves on this show is that we need to talk about these things and get educated, right? Get
Yeah.
educated and don't just believe every video that you watch when you're trying to get educated.
Now again, that's not to say there's not somebody out there that has been fed the wrong thing and chooses to, find freedom from what they were force fed and taught. And so, we can't say that. We don't know.
But I did learn that one of the rules of the Muslim Brotherhood is that you are allowed to lie if it helps you spread Islam. So when he was walking in the parades, lying basically that he does not support that lifestyle or, anything. Who knows?
He was trying to get nominated.
Everybody. Well, and he did. So
Yeah, he was just trying to get nominated.
good luck, New York. But, I don't know. So it's a tricky conversation, but I think we should all educate ourselves and just start learning about some of the rules.
Well,
and
I think the
beliefs.
easy thing to do, right, is just do this.
Cover your eyes.
Yeah, we tend to
and your ears.
we tend to like, okay, I don't want
Pretend
to.
it'll go away.
It'll go away.
Until it
I don't
comes
want
to
to hear.
America.
I don't want to hear about it.
Until it comes to New York.
I don't want to talk about it.
Right.
Let's avoid it. And so, again,
And that's why they've taken over in a lot of areas that they have.
because
We're afraid and we don't know.
well, here's the other thing, is that people are so adamant about destroying the Christian religion.
And why?
They're
If that doesn't tell you
they're
right
so
there
adamant
that
about
it's truth,
if they're so adamant about doing it that
Right.
they would even go as far as to accept
side with them.
something else.
Yeah,
And that's the part right there to say,
it's good.
you should think, why would I?
And what are you accepting?
Like what? Why are we so against the Christianity, and why are we going ahead and accepting this side when normally you wouldn't?
Right.
No, I get it. A lot of those people out there that are destroying cars and riots and all that, they're getting paid. They don't care.
Right.
They're just getting paid.
Right. And
Not
it's probably
understanding.
fun.
Yeah, it's fun for them. They're young. They get
Yeah.
they get to go out there and cause havoc,
Yeah.
get money to do it.
Yeah.
You're supplying me the bricks to throw at people's buildings. I'm gonna go ahead and take a brick and throw it at somebody's building. I'm gonna go ahead and do,
Yeah.
So that's the thing. But they don't even realize, right, what they're truly doing and
Yeah.
what they're truly standing for. This world is gonna be in for a wake up call, because if we head in that direction, what could happen would be crazy. And so we don't realize how good we have it.
Yeah.
You don't even realize how good you have it. Even if you don't agree with Christianity,
Yeah.
you still have rights. You still have
Freedom. Yeah.
to be and do
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, and I don't know if anybody has been seeing what's going on in Nigeria right now. because they are killing a lot of Christians. It's a mass genocide of Christians. And I saw this video, and I'm going to talk about it on my She 612 podcast as well. But I saw this video of this Nigerian pastor, and it was so powerful because he was basically like sharing on the video. He was just waiting for there was Islamic extremists coming and killing all in his area. And he was basically saying, like, tell my people, don't put up any money. Don't pay them any money. I'm ready to go. Tell my family I'm ready to go.
Wow.
And he just had such like courageous faith. And you know, and you look at the disciples, their life, all of them except for one was martyred. You look at Jesus, he was martyred. You even look at Mary to have Jesus struggling from when she was, pregnant, to go on that donkey when she was 9 months. And so just because it's hard doesn't mean that it's not from the Lord, right? God's purpose and the things that he gives you is not always going to be easy.
Well, he tells us to pick up the cross daily.
Right.
It's not going to be light.
Right.
It's going to be heavy. Yeah. We're going to go through
every day.
We're going to go through some things.
Yeah.
And if you're not, are you really picking up your cross?
Yeah, that's good.
Because there's so many things that, and the Bible even tells us, Jesus was already telling us that brother's going to fight against brother, mother against son, son against daughter. It's all going to, you're going to go and you're going to see all that happening because of this fact.
Yeah.
This fact. They were talking about today where we're going to be arguing amongst each other because you don't accept Jesus Christ. And that's what it is. They don't want to accept Jesus Christ. And so ultimately they're going to pay for it.
One way or another.
And that's going to be through the pits of hell.
Yeah. Well,
because God, the Father, sent God the Son to die on the cross for you and for me. And listen, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth. He's the only way. He says the only way you can get to the Father is through me.
Yep.
And so you can believe in all these other things. You can believe in all these other religions. He said, but the only way you're going to get to the Father.
Romans 10:9 and 10. Look it up.
Is through me.
Yep.
And so, man, I'm challenging you today. Listen.
Yeah. Well, that's why to the unbeliever, whatever that Nigerian pastor was saying doesn't make sense. Like, why would you want to die? Why would you be ready to die? Right. And for us Christians, we should not fear our exit from this place.
No.
We know what waits on the other side.
Yeah.
And it's not 72 virgins. This is conviction. This is faith. This is unshakable courage to the unknown. He even told his congregation, don't pay. My family, don't pay. Don't give ransom. He said, I'm ready to die, and I'm ready to die for my faith.
Matthew 10:33 says, whoever denies me before man, I will also deny him before my Father who is in heaven. Do not deny the one true God, y'all. Listen, we all want to hear those words when it's all said and done. Well done, thy good and faithful servant.
So we got to live like it.
Live
like you want to die. Live like you want to die. Isn't that encouraging? What a way to end the show.
And it is so good because, listen, this world is temporary.
Yeah.
Everything is temporary.
We forget that.
All those Christmas gifts that you're going to buy, temporary. The only thing that's forever is you're spending an eternity with Jesus Christ, with God the Father, and God the Holy Spirit. I can't wait till that happens. Until that day comes. Warrior out.